On today's Cigar Reel, we're going to go over the 4 bills that have been introduced to the 117th Congress. That is correct. On the 117th Congress, 4 bills on today's episode in Season 2 of Cigar Reel. Good day, y'all. Welcome to Cigar Reel. I am Mike. Today's show is going to be on the 4 bills going to the 117th Congress that's been introduced. And I'm finishing up my Rocky Patel Edge single pack that you can buy at any brick and mortar grocery store, gas station, or you can buy the single sticks or the 4 packs at your local brick and mortar tobacconist store. And that is correct. Today's episode in Season 2 of Cigar Reel, we're going over the 4 bills going to the 117th Congress. The 4 is the H.R. 3883. The second one is H.R. 2786. The third one is the 2982. And the last one is the S. 2043 on today's episode of Cigar Reel. And make sure you share, follow, and like this video. Make sure you thumbs up this video. It helps out the Cigar Reel family. And making sure also you send the Cashapp, which is $cigarreelmm. It helps out the Cigar Reel family, and it brings cigars into the Cigar Reel family. And also comment down below if you have any show ideas you'd like to be on Cigar Reel, and also comment down below, in addition to your show ideas, your favorite cigar, the cigars you've spoken all week, just any conversation you may want to have. Hit the comment down below, and when we come back, we're going to hit the first bill going to the 117th Congress on Cigar Reel when we come back. Welcome back to Cigar Reel. I am Mike. We're going to go over now the 4 bills that are introduced to the 117th Congress. The first one we're going to tackle is going to be H.R. 3883. And the sponsor of this introduced bill is Representative Brad Weinstrom, Republican from Ohio. And he introduced this on 6/14/2021. That's the current stage of it. It's introduced. And the committee of this bill is the House Veterans Affairs. And just a little side note on how a bill becomes a law. The first stage is it gets introduced. That's the current stage. The second stage, it passes the House with amendments or whatever they do to it. The third, it passes the Senate. Fourth, it goes to the president for him to sign. And then once he signs, it comes into law. So this is H.R. 3883. And the bill is, right, this is going to be the bill summary. This bill prohibits smoking on a premise other any Veterans Health Administration facility. So they want to limit smoking on any Veterans Health Administration facility. This bill defines smoking as the use of cigarettes, cigars, and pipes, or the heating or combustion of tobacco, as well as the use of any electronic nicotine delivery systems. So pretty much they want to shut down smoking at their facilities, which they can do that. And when we come back, we're going to hit Bill 2, H.R. 2786, Tobacco Tax Equity Act when we come back. This is Cigarreel. Welcome back to Cigarreel. I am Mike. We just went over the first introduced bill, H.R. 3883. Now we're going to tackle the second bill introduced, which is 2786, the Tobacco Tax Equity Act. And that was sponsored by Representative Raja Krishnamurthy. He's a Democrat, and he introduced this on 4/22/2021, and the committee for this bill is the House Ways of Means on 4/22/21, referred to the House Committee of Ways and Means. And as I'm going to be continuing doing, tracking a bill, this bill is introduced. And the second is passed by the House with amendments, passed by the Senate with amendments, for sent to the President to sign, which it becomes a law. That's how you pass a bill. And this bill, H.R. 2786, is the Tobacco Tax Equity Act of 2021. This bill increases the excess tax on cigarettes and tax rates among other tobacco products. So basically, this bill, they want to raise taxes on all forms of tobacco products. Bill H.R. 2786, Tobacco Tax Equity Act of the 2021 117th Congress. And when we come back, we're going to do Bill 3. Bill 3, which is H.R. 2982, when we come back. This is Cigarreel. Welcome back to Cigarreel. I am Mike. We just went over bills to the 117th Congress. The first one we did was H.R. 3883. The second one we did was H.R. 2786. And the third one we're gonna do is 3982. But before we do that, this is what I'm smoking. The Rocky Patel Edge Corjo Robusto in the single pack cigar, which is quality cigar. You can buy at any brick and mortar store, or you can buy the single cigars or the 4-packs at any brick and mortar tobacco store, which I am finishing up on my last third, because you all know my Slime 13 70x7 is on back order, and I really can't smoke it when it's not available at the moment. So now we're going to get into H.R. 3982, which is Traditional Cigars Manufacturing Small Businesses Jobs Prevention Act of 2021, 117th Congress. And the sponsor of this bill is Representative Kathy Castor. Democrat of Florida, was introduced on 6/17/2021, and the committee is House Energy and Commerce. And how a bill becomes a law: it gets introduced like this bill is. It goes to the House, it gets passed by the House, passed by the Senate, and then it goes to the President, and then it becomes a law. You know, when it goes to the House and the Senate, they do re-changes, they add certain things, they take away certain things, they amend it, they chop it up, they add stuff, whatever they do to make it a more attractive bill. So this bill, exactly what it does is, this bill exempts traditional large and premium cigars from the Food and Drug Administration, FDA, regulations. On the FDA assesses user fees. And when we come back, we're going to do the last bill, which is going to be the S2043, when we come back. This is Cigarreel. Welcome back to Cigarreel. I am Mike. We're getting into the last bill that's being passed or introduced, hopefully not passed, but being introduced to the 117th Congress. So Bill S 2043, a bill to amend Title 38 United States Code to prohibit smoking on the premise of any facility of the Veterans Health Administration for other purposes. This ties into the first bill, H.R. 3883. And the sponsor of this bill is Richard Durbin, Senator, Democrat from Illinois. He introduced this bill on 6/14/2021, and all the bills I mentioned thus far has just been introduced. There has been no activity thus far on those bills. And the committee is Veterans Affairs. And as you all know, we're going to track the bill by it, number one, being introduced like these bills have been. Number two, passes the Senate. 3, passes the House. 4, goes to the President for a signature. Once he signs it, it becomes a law. This is a very good cigar. If you haven't tried a Rocky Patel Edge, you need to. I'm down to my last third. I've been smoking these all week. They are phenomenal. And when we come back, we're going to get into the description of Bill S 2043 when we come back. This is Cigarreel. Welcome back to Cigarreel. I am Mike. We're going to finish up on the last bill of this episode of Season 2, S 2043. This was introduced in the Senate on 6/14/2021. This bill prohibits smoking on the premise of any Veterans Health Administration facility. This bill defines smoking as the use of cigarettes, cigars, and pipes, or the heating or combustion of tobacco, as well as the use of any electronic nicotine delivery devices, which is most popular with the youth of today. And those are the 4 bills that have been introduced to Congress in the 117th Congress. The first one we went over is the H.R. 3883. The second one was H.R. 2786. The third one was H.R. 3982. And the last one was S 2043. And when we come back, we're going to finish up this cigar and have a quick conversation. I am Mike, this is Cigarreel, and we'll be right back after this break. Welcome back to Cigarreel. I am Mike. We just got done going over the 4 bills being sent to Congress of the 117th Congress. Those 4 bills are H.R. 3883, H.R. 2786, H.R. 3982, and the last one was S 2043. And I think in Cigarreel history, this is the only time I have finished a cigar completely to the last third on Cigarreel. And I just want to say, if you're enjoying these videos, make sure you thumb up this video, share, follow, and like, and make sure you hit my Cashapp, which is $cigarreelmm, and you can follow me on all social media by Cigarreel. And if you want to catch up on Season 1, I have a playlist for Season 1 in my bio on this platform. And once again, thanks for watching today's episode of Cigarreel. Bills that are going to the 117th Congress that are introduced. I am Mike. This is Cigarreel. And once again, my Cash App is $cigarreelmm. Thumbs up this video and my past videos. Share, follow, and like. And comment down below on what you're smoking, your favorite cigar is. And if you have a show idea you'd like me to have on Cigarreel, comment that down below as well. I am Mike. This is Cigarreel. I'll catch you in the next episode on Cigarreel. And keep smoking. This is Cigarreel.